Hey folks. Alrighty. What are we doing today? We gotta get rolling. We gotta jump right into it. We got zero time for downtime today because I got an ambitious idea. I don't even know if I can pull it off because the vision for the thing is kind of half baked. So we're just gonna dive in. We're gonna get the pieces rolling, and then we're gonna see how it all comes together. I hope you'll join me. We're gonna be drawing in Affinity Designer again today. I've been like painting for the past 2 months. I feel like I took like a little break in Affinity Photo and was drawing in that. And then I started drawing in Procreate with the iPad. And it's been a while since I drew some vector stuff. It's been quite a bit. This week I've been at a conference called Pictoplasma here in Berlin. It's been super inspiring. I've seen so much cool work and animation and by so many talented people. And it's been, hey Zoom, hey man, dude. First, like opening with us up, my man. Dude, welcome in. How are you doing? How are things? Like I said, I'm I'm jumping in today with something totally fresh, and I don't fully know how we're gonna get it all working together in unison, but we're gonna be working with like a summery kind of color palette today. I've been feeling it because you know, honestly, there's just been a lack of good summer weather recently. I've just felt really kind of out of it when it comes to having any summertime. I just lately it's been so cold and kind of rainy. Just haven't really enjoyed it. Right now I want to just start with this hue, but I want to lighten it up just a little bit more. I want to capture this like summer vibe. What I want to do today is actually draw a train. Now, where do I keep my stuff? We're just gonna call this train. We're gonna draw a train, and then what I'm gonna do next is I want to animate it. I want to animate all the pieces. So we're gonna draw all the parts and then split them up and then throw them into After Effects, and we're gonna see if we can make a cool piece out of it. I don't know. Let's just see. I haven't quite. I wanted to look up on Unsplash before diving into here. Wanted to look at some pictures of trains. I love going to Unsplash to find inspiration. They're all royalty free. I kind of want something from the side. I'm looking for like a passenger train kind of thing. Closer to a trolley than like a freight train. But not quite trolley-like. But also maybe something goes to the wilderness. What can we get here? Something like this, but from the side is what I would really like. Let's see here. That's a cool photo. That's just cool. I think, is that the London? No, that's from Russian. So I guess it's somewhere else. Kind of looks like a station in London. Okay, I'm gonna flip through here for like 60 seconds tops, and then we're gonna jump out. Hey, it's Berlin. Cool. Yeah, that's also Berlin. What station is that? Oslostrasse. Oh no, it's headed towards Oslostrasse. That's somewhere else. Whoops. Alright. Trains. I just really like trains. I've never been one of those people that's like, you know, getting the binoculars to go watch some rare train or anything, but they're just cool machines and they're very practical, they're useful. And they just come in all different shapes and sizes. I've always loved it. Hey, Miguel. I do like trains. I mean, I've only ever drawn them on stream once, but like I'm a sucker for like a really quality model train, or like I love trains like going through like tunnels and stuff. Like I just like that stuff. It's cool. I just want to find a piece like a good reference for like a train like from the side, because we're going to draw a train today, and if I can find one soon enough, I might animate it. This is actually not terrible, but it's a little far away. And I love that with like the arches. That's cool. I like this where you can see people in it. This is Berlin again, I think. In Berlin, so it's really funny. They have like, you can't see here because it's blurry, but this is the Brandenburger Tor, which is like this famous thing. And it's really funny. People make fun of it all the time because for ages, this is what the illustration. Well, no, that's. Oh yeah, here's a GIF. Oh yeah, it switches. So this is what it used to look like, and then they fixed the perspective. And there's like some funny illustrations out there where people have tried. They've like photoshopped. Yeah, here's an example. See how messed up like, it just drives me crazy, and because like the perspective is just so wrong. And yeah, people people illustrated the Brandenburger Tor, but they like with the messed up perspective. I can't find it here, but anyway, it's really funny. Always makes me laugh. What is this? It's the I like trains. Yeah. Yes, you do, son. What was I doing? I needed this. Go back. Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll here for just a few moments more. How you doing, Miguel? How are things, dude? We just gotta zoom. We gotta zoom because it lost my place. Actually, this is decent. It's from the side. It's not. I thought it was gonna like zoom and reveal more. Because I just kind of want this like passenger train, but from like a side angle. I just want a good. I guess this might be the best we get for like detail. I just want to get like the machinery, the like that kind of stuff that happens on the top and the bottom. I want like a good reference for that. I'm just gonna open a few images in some tabs and we'll roll with it. Stuff I like. I like this one. How you can see all the people, and this is actually okay. I like this. I know this is a tram, but we can rework this into a train. Trying to you're finally on holidays, 2 weeks of relaxing, trying to recover some sleep. That's good to hear. I would say weather issues as much as it's August and we've had like a high of 16 degrees today in August. It's pretty cold. So I haven't been really thrilled with that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put some of these in. We're gonna have a little mood board over here so we can reference stuff. Just gonna grab all that so we have some reference stuff. Sorry about that, like Windows ding. We're just gonna have to live with it because that's Windows for you. Let's make the most annoying sound possible for any message, positive or negative, doesn't matter. 16, yeah. So really cold summer. August, all of August has kind of been like that. We had a few warm days in the beginning. It's just been barely getting above 20, it feels like. It's gonna be the high today, okay, 17. The high tomorrow is 18. Like I mean, this is August. This is supposed to be like summer, and it's nothing. Basically bailed on summer in July. So, and I wasn't done with summer, so that's why we're gonna do like a summary scene today. Okay, I gotta draw a train. So let's begin. We got a lot of stuff to do. So this is a big canvas. I know it looks about the same as the other one, but this is 4K resolution. I know it doesn't really matter in vector. We can make it much smaller, but the reason I did it like that is because we're going to render the things like Super HD, and it's going to be, I think, really nice. So we're going to work with a horizon line that'll be relatively low to the ground. We'll put it somewhere around here. And let's go and start with like maybe some groundwork. I haven't worked with vectors in so long. It's been a really long time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we'll stick within these color palettes. I just kind of want to get something down, and then we'll see where it goes. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure where my head is at. I kind of want something with like a blue sky, maybe. Let's just see. And but first we got to illustrate a little bit. So I like actually this divided color. So I think I'm gonna adopt that. This orange. You know what? I'm just gonna make this white for now, and I will leave that like that for a bit. And can I just move this a little bit closer? I just want to be able to see things while I draw. Okay, so we're gonna be drawing this piece here, so it's gonna be decently long. Maybe we don't show the whole thing. So like, let's pretend. Let's just get the vectors down as we always do. Off to an amazing start. Can't even draw a straight line. Here we go. All right. We're just gonna draw like some cars here, and maybe because I said it's gonna be animated, but I think I'm gonna keep the train like still, and then have the world kind of moving around it, as it were. So we're just gonna start on this like this. Miguel, I'm glad you're on vacation, dude. Try to take some time for yourself, chill and relax, and play some games. You know, just do stuff for you. It's important. Okay, we're just gonna do this with like line art first, and then we'll change it up. I haven't drawn vector stuff in just such a long time. Been just on this this affinity kick, not affinity, Procreate kick. Drawing with that, and that's been just really fun. It's just such a good tool. It's been really cool to learn, and still got a long way to go before I feel super comfortable with it. Now, how does the front of this look? So it kind of jets out and then kind of goes up. We can do something like that. How's it? Yeah. Maybe it doesn't go out that far, but maybe we can make like some artistic kind of movements, you know? We can do something like that. Yeah, it's been fun to like do some new things, you know? Like I haven't, I don't know. It's been, I've missed kind of, for a while there, just trying new stuff, you know? And so that's what's been really good. Just getting back into trying new things, learning. Learning is just important. At least to me. And that's why I want to push it today. And we'll see if I can animate this boy. We'll see. All right, let's see here. So this thing is not straight as per exhibit A there. Oops. I'm gonna make it maybe something like that and then go across. And we gotta go down here. Yeah, something like that. Everything's kind of this gray color. Now we're just gonna work with that. Kind of like these like notched angles everywhere. I think those are cool. Yeah, so let's see here. That's kind of neat as a start. I think some little modifications we can do kind of as we're going here. Let's widen this a little bit. I kind of want this like carriage connector area to be a little bit wider, and maybe go up a little bit, and oops, maybe not be cleanly sitting there. I think it'll be kind of cool. I mean, I'm gonna still touch it a little bit, and we're gonna make it look a little bit cooler. I don't want to spend. I want to like just draw the train, and I'll spend the rest of the stream drawing stuff to like add to it. Stream with OBS. Yes. Yes. Yeah. OBS. It's crazy how much more manual work is involved in vector art versus drawing. Overlays. Am I familiar with overlays? Roughly. I've done a few overlays, but just my own. Why do you ask? All right. So how does this undercarriage look? Because we got I mean, this is quite dark. We don't want to do all that, but we got for one whole carriage. I like these like pipe things. I want to emulate those. I want to add all those like pipes on the top too. Let's continue drawing on the car though. So we got these big windows, door, and then a window. And then this one's window, door, 3 windows. I don't know if we'll have enough room for that, but let's see. I don't really go steampunkish, but I want it to look like just detailed. I want it to look somewhat realistic and less cartoony. So we're gonna go for that kind of look. I think for this one, what we'll do is why doesn't this guy want to render? We're just gonna do it all with line drawings first, and then we'll split it up. Okay. And then we'll do like a smaller window. And then we'll do the doors right there, and then we'll have 2 right here. We'll have this front cockpit area. I think that's how we'll do it. How does this look up here? So it's just this area here. Oh, we need like the mirrors. Yeah. I think I might make this whole thing a little bit more slanted. Get the vectors down, and then what we'll do is we'll just select all these, and we can use the cornering tool. Love this thing. Then you can just kind of draw out like rounded corners, make a match. That looks pretty neat. So I'm thinking what we'll do is maybe this has like one of these that's like right next to it. What did I do as the cornering here? Some right. Maybe easier to see it here. Maybe 10%. That's also 10%. Gotta just mimic it. Both these we just move up a little bit. Seems cool. All right. I think one thing I'll do is maybe I'll just move just a tiny bit back so we can see like the distance of what's happening. Maybe make just the whole thing a little bit smaller, just a tiny bit. And we continue. Let's go. So what do we got? Do we do these like top parts? I mean, we should definitely add these types of things. So what is this machine? We got some spiral thing. We got some plate. We got some arms going up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's do the doors first, and then we'll figure it out. So what we'll do is we'll do the doors here, and we'll do uncheck single radius. We'll make these bottom parts like this. We'll make those like 10%. We'll make those smaller, somewhere around there. And we'll center it. This is where we'll put our doors. And so these doors have, I like this with like the 4 little windows and the dividers that go down, but we'll do that later. So we'll have that there. I'm just going to duplicate these, since we'll just use these as kind of like our windows here. What is that, absolute size? Oh yeah, okay, that maintains the ratio. There we go. Spirals and vector, dude, that's my arch nemesis. That's why I can't draw slinkies. Alright, so these aren't small enough. I think for these, let's take the, can I not adjust the radius and all those? It's so bad. It's so bad. Let's do 20 across the board. Sometimes Affinity, I'm just like, you dadgun garbage tool. I'm just rambling. All right, cool. Yep, we got this. Cooking the gas. Just put that in the middle there. I know, dude. I know. Watched a great film today. I mean, it's one of these you've all probably seen, but it was new to me. It was Rear Window. It's a fantastic movie. Alfred Hitchcock. 1953. No, was it 53? When did Rear Window come out? 54. It's pretty incredible. It's a great movie. I don't think I'll do that yet. Let's do the wheels. Let's look at this. So this one just has this nondescript kind of thing down there, but I quite like these. We're gonna do like a hodgepodge kind of thing of them both. I love this like symbol. We're gonna do some of that stuff too. These windows are awesome. I really want to draw like some silhouettes of people like inside. We'll have to get to that. Yeah, it's a Hitchcock movie. Just a really awesome film. It's about a guy who broke his leg, and he is stuck in his kind of apartment, just looking out back into like his backyard area through a rear window, and it is stuff he sees that leads to a series of events that I don't want to spoil, and it's really cool and interesting. Let's see, I'm just trying to think, like maybe we don't see the rail because maybe it's slightly, you know, submerged. So we'll just see part of it up here. Like it'll be like on tracks. So maybe this whole thing is actually bigger, you know, like not so small, but like kind of going up like this, you know, like this is like a platform, you know. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's definitely an old movie, and I mean that comes with all sorts of things, but yeah, it's a cool one. Super strange, and but very interesting. We're gonna put lots of wheels on this boy. Does that make sense? You know what? It's my illustration. It makes sense. I make all the rules here. Okay, I like this. I like that. I don't know what this machine does, but I like it. We're gonna add it. Kind of on both sides of these things. Have you played any good games lately, Miguel? Humankind? Oh yeah, I saw Humankind. It was on the Microsoft or Xbox I don't know what it's called. Xbox Live. Game Pass. Game Pass. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. That looked cool. How is it? Alright, we're gonna work smarter, not harder here. We are just gonna reuse things. Transform, flip horizontal, and boom goes the dynamite. Somehow I made that one a different. Kind of flipped it upside down, but I don't really care. We're gonna just do it like that. What else does this have here? It has like, okay, it has this like machine part. Actually, it goes up around it. So maybe it goes like this. It's rather enjoyable. Got to ramp up difficulty, make it more interesting. The other I've started yesterday. Name is Vintage Story. It's a Minecraft-ish game, but hard Minecraft. Cool. Sounds fun. Sounds very fun. I haven't played a lot of new stuff lately. I've been playing, when I have a chance to play some stuff, I've been playing some Tarkov. Got back into playing a little bit of Dota. I kind of gotten away from that for a little bit. So played a few rounds of that. It's been fun. But yeah, overall, I've just been mostly not playing games. It's been busy the past few days. I don't know, I'm just making stuff. I don't know, we're just making it up. because we might connect like some pipes going across. Actually, I was thinking like this thing has like a whole pipe thing that connects to this. This whole system. It's gonna be like knee deep in this. Hey, Audrey. Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, I love gaming, you know, that's like one of my favorite hobbies, but, I mean, I had a lot of time to play some games in past weeks, but, yeah, I've had just stuff going on. I've been, at a conference this week as well. That's one of the reasons I haven't had so much time, because I've been working on, well, not working on anything, but attending some talks and stuff. So that's been taking some time. Yeah. So I was talking about earlier, but like due to weather, my plans kind of got canceled today. So I'm free after all. So I was like, you know what? Let's trim. Let's draw a train, because trains are cool. And so that's where we're at today. Drawing trains. Right now I'm just kind of drawing like this little part of the train. It's about the conference is about character design, animation, and illustration. It's been really inspiring. I've seen some incredible talks this week, by some really fascinating and smart folk who have immense talent. It's been a humbling experience in some ways. Like some people are just really good at what they do, and it's cool to see. They're like showing off their work. So that's been cool. Lots of stuff to learn from these people, and meet some folks. I'm not good at the whole networking thing. I need to get better at it. I'm really bad at like just walking up to somebody and be like, "Hey, my name is Number One Gun. Do you wanna be my friend?" I'm not very good at that. So got some work to do on that front, but it's okay. I met one dude who was my line buddy. We were stuck in line together. I essentially did that. You want to be friends, and that worked out. But you know how it is. What else is there to hallucinate about? Yeah, you know. Yeah, so what else is new? Yeah, so I went to the conference. Conference is cool. Conference is lots of neat people. Learned a lot. Realized that I probably don't do enough new and interesting things, so it's humbling in that way. And thought about it. I was like, what am I gonna draw today? And I just had this like feeling that like summer has just been in my grip, but just ever escaping, and I'm just like kind of tired of it. And so I just thought, you know what, let's draw a train. Forget it, let's draw a train. I'm gonna do like some summertime kind of thing, you know? It'll be fun. we'll have a good time with it. Yeah, because what I want to do is we're gonna have this like train kind of bopping along. I still think I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, move it in just a tad. The train will just kind of be on its own. It'll just kind of go up and down, and then we're gonna have like stuff like fly by and stuff going on in the background, and like we'll have like a mountain maybe that'll like very slowly pass by, and then we'll have like some like stuff in the foreground, like a tree that'll whiz, and it'll be neat. My body takes over and I just start shooting. So I start blasting. Yeah, I'm actually I'm really not good at like the one-on-one thing. I'm actually believe it or not, I'm like a very good presenter. Like I'm really good at like giving presentations and like talking to groups of people, or like getting groups of people like organized and like gathered. Like that stuff doesn't bother me, and I'm good at it. What I'm not good at is like meeting total strangers and not feeling like they think that I'm like a weirdo. I don't know how to do that, so got lots of room to improve there. It's like destroyed all the detail. I gotta get like a gray color or something to do all this with. I don't know. So yeah, room for improvement. Lots to learn, but it's gonna be okay. Well, I mean, everyone's got their different kind of thing they're good at, you know. It's for me, like what I like about like public speaking versus like social engagements is like when I'm public speaking, I control basically all the variables, you know. Like I'm in total control of just about everything that's happening, and that is appealing to me, because like when I'm in social, like they could ask me a question and we didn't practice for that, you know. So we're just gonna dip that down. I think we'll just move this into the foreground. That'll just be probably where we cut that. I'm guessing something like that. I know it's ridiculous because especially if you're doing public speaking, people will ask you questions. It's more just like in a social context. I don't know. It's a weird thing to talk about. But trains are cool. I love trains. Love watching them. Love seeing them do stuff. We're gonna have to figure out how to colorize all these things. What did I select here? We'll just cut that out. I like trains. Trains are fun. Let's see, this is this like connector piece. So we'll just kind of just do some of these things. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope your week has been fun and dandy. I got, what do I have to look forward to? That sounds really depressing when I say it like that. I just mean like what's what's up and coming. What's happening in my life? What's going on? Instead of something. Sounds like I'm like asking what the point of life is. not do it like that. Let's do it like that. There we go. Cool. It's got that little like spongy thing there. Yeah. Don't have any vacations planned. I really just want summer back. I want it to be warm again. I'm a person who reads synopses of movies before. You're that person? Oh no, I don't like that. See, I will watch about 15 seconds of a movie trailer, and if it hooks me in 15 seconds, I'll be like, I want to watch this. Otherwise, I don't finish movie trailers because I hate being spoiled. I love seeing stories unfold. I love the element of surprise. I love being delighted by something new happening. And I hate it when I know what's going to happen. I don't really enjoy that much watching movies I've seen before for that reason. I mean, if it's a really good movie, sure. Like, I mean, I have movies I've watched that I'll watch again, but I don't normally like that. I'm just going to connect this all the way up. I think. Getting some soup. Interesting. The events being stitched together is where the joy comes from. I mean, I get it. I don't agree with you, but I get it. It's cool. Kind of like just making all the angles have like this kind of thing going. I think that's cool. You're not a moving person in general anyway. Huh. See, I really I love movies, but I don't watch I would say enough of them. My wife and I watched a movie today, but it was like one of the first movies we watched in quite a while. Like we haven't watched movies in a really long time. We've just been busy, you know, and I don't think I got all the shapes. I gotta. All right, we're gonna have that there. Then we're gonna extend this across. It's looking like a pretty cool train. Your audio only today. All good. Yeah. I watched a really good movie. Not movie. Like TV series recently. It's called The Mare. The Mare. M-A-R-E, as in like female horse. The Mayor of Easttown. It's such a cool show. It's Kate Winslet, and highly recommend it. It's really cool. It's like a whodunit murder mystery, but really fun. So that was neat. Started watching this show called Ted Lasso. It's a pretty cool show. Enjoying that one. And what else? I don't think I'll make those dark like that. Maybe this piece. Maybe this. No, that can't be dark. Well, it can be if all these pieces are white. If I explicitly give them the fill color, then I can make this part that. I gotta give all these pieces that color. There are a lot of pieces here. Is this like way back here? Bring it to the front. Because when I select this, it doesn't really... Is there a piece here? Yeah, there's a piece here. Okay, that kind of works. We'll see. I think I gotta make that a little bit more complicated, but that's okay. We can work with that. Ted Lasso's really cool. It's a fun show. I was recommended it by a friend. It was a little like, I don't know if I like that kind of thing, but honestly, after watching it for just a few minutes, I was like, all right, I get it. I'm hooked. It's a fun one. Okay, I gotta get this whole thing. We gotta move it to the back and it kind of up right here. Okay. Cool. We've almost got this like whole front part kind of done, and then we'll start adding some detail onto the train, and then like on the top, and then the windows and all that, and then we'll cut that stuff out, and we'll start adding some stuff inside and give it some perspective. Vortex walker. What am I making? Right now I'm working on a train. And I'm just kind of adding some detail. We're going to fill it out. And then if I can kind of get a little bit faster, I want to draw a whole scene kind of in this where I animate it. I think that would be really fun. Kind of want like a blue sky kind of thing going on here. Give me some other, yeah, give me the HSL sliders over here. Something a little bit more blue sky. Some punch. Maybe something like kind of purple like that. It looks like a desert right now, but this is really just so I can see my horizon line clearly. But I don't know, something like that maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, let's just work in this like monochrome kind of way. And I'll figure it out as we go. We'll work out the colors as we go. Yeah, like these things that are like white down here, I'm gonna end up making all these kind of like a gray kind of color, I think. I'll have like a separate kind of dealio for them. Okay, let's look at this. What else are interesting details on these things? So we gotta add some numbers. We gotta add some stuff on the doors. I want to add this whole like split down the front. I want to add some mirrors. I want to divide up these things a little bit, and then on this one, like this one had some like really cool machinery on top, like some pipes and stuff. So let's add those. And I don't know what these are, but I like these. And we got to make the windows a little bit more interesting, so we can do that. So I will say what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut out these shapes because we're going to put things behind them. We're going to just cut those out. We're going to draw some things around it. Got to make it alive, you know? Because now we can put something on the other side and have it zip by, and it'll be cool. Like, that'll be fun. But it's cool to like get back into doing some vector art stuff. I mean, I hadn't really done vector art for a solid couple weeks now, so it's exciting to me to kind of get back into it. Oops. Select these, cut that out. Did I? Let's get rid of that fill. There we go. I think I selected that wrong. There we go. There we go. There we are. Okay, so let's start on adding some of this detail here. I'm gonna make this like a whoops. I think what I gotta do as well is for this one to give this a like a fill. But then what I need to do is also cut out these shapes. So this is some advanced line work here we're doing. Take me back. I messed up my layers here. There's a shape like there. I can't seem to find. There you are. You there. I don't know how to do that actually. Thought if I just do, let's see, can I convert to curves and then paste that in? That doesn't work. So I thought I could just paste these vectors from that. That doesn't really work. Paste like the whole object. Wasn't really what I was looking for. You got your soup. That's fantastic news. Fantastic news. Whatever. We'll just do it like this. And I think we'll just redraw these and cut them out. That seems stupid. That seems dumb. Is this more dumb to like draw around the outside? Maybe. I'm a big boy, I can draw vectors. I'll do this. I don't like this. I don't like it. Let's just go big stroke. Let's go big stroke. Makes sense as well because the door would have that section on it, so it's all good. For these it's a little bit easier because this is one thing, like one shape. So we can just redraw it and then place it around the outside. Around the outside. This song is chill. I like this. Got some chillish music going on today. this conference has been really cool this week. Just to go to a thing. I've been looking forward to it for like a long time. So it was nice to be able to go. I posted like in the Discord, I posted a link to one dude who I saw a talk of today. His work is, I mean, it's incredible. It's like really amazing stuff. If you're looking for like cool artists to follow on Instagram, definitely recommend that guy. All right. Cool, we got some windows now. We'll just pause on that for a little bit. Doors have handles, so let's do that. That's an important aspect of this. I think we'll do like some doors like this. Okay. Neato. Let's add, what else is up here? Like maybe some lights. That whole thing, the little bumper. Maybe let's have this go around a little bit, around the outside. Maybe we'll just have this extend out. That's this like cool kind of edge. I like it. We'll have this just kind of be back there. Some light things, and let's put like maybe like a mirror kind of dealio. Everything's black. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to put like the silhouettes of some people like in there. I think that could be cool. I think that would be neat. But let's cross that bridge when we get there. I'm not gonna put any horses in there, that's for damn sure. There was one guy who talked this weekend. I really loved his talk, and one of his opening things he said is like, "I'm not a very good illustrator. I can't draw horses or hands." And I was like, "Are you me?" That was fun. Got a good laugh out of that. So I'm not alone. Other people have similar afflictions. That's good to know. I didn't think that was the case. I thought everyone who said they could draw horses and hands. I know it's not true, but you know how it is. Like you compare yourself against your peers. Unfortunately, many of my peers are folks on Instagram who are really good at drawing. So how do we do some of these other? Oh yeah, I gotta like loop up and over and then like connect to like some of these like engines and boxes and stuff. We gotta have kind of back here. Not quite like that. Oops. Quite looking the way I envisioned it, but maybe it'll be close. Yeah, it's close. We just gotta tweak this a little bit. So what else have I experienced lately that was really cool? So those talks were fun. Lots of interesting people. I should have shown. I kind of wanted to go up to him and say like, "You want to see my horse?" But I chickened out. So he had one really funny joke where he was like, he showed an illustration of a horse and a hand he had drawn, but the horse was actually just a hand with some horse bits, as he called it, on top. It's pretty funny. And horse bits. It was really funny. Got a really good laugh at that. He's a dude from the UK. He makes the webcomic. I don't know if maybe you know it. It's the webcomic Littlest Friends. Littlest Friends is what it's called, and it's such a cool. He talked about like the character design and like his kind of journey going from somebody who had he also made the webcomic People I Know. That was like another one he did, and he right now we're just by we I mean me, just drawing on some of these bits here. Just so it looks kind of technical and interesting, and I don't know. Oh, that's a song I haven't heard in a long time. Malamy? Hello? I got beard hair in my mouth. Hey, Malay. What is good? Malay just subscribed. Thank you. 19 months, it says in my activity feed. 19 months. Sweet Jesus. It's a long time. How are you, Malay? What is good? How are you? Hope you're well. Okay. Just need to add these these things that go up. I don't know the technical name for these devices, so we're just going to call them these things. What a journey it's been. 19 months, am I right? Ash Rain, finally get to see you live on Twitch. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to see you here. It's a good day to be drawing a train. So let's see here. What else goes into this machinery bit? So we have these hook-like things. I've never understood how these work, to be honest. I see them like cross over to like the various switches, and I don't understand how it works. But at this point, I'm too afraid to really ask. So we gotta have these like spring things. I think we're missing springs. We need more spring, and we need the hooks of sorts. We're gonna just put these here. Just various hook-like devices. Yeah, I mean, I know what they're for, but I don't know how they work. That's like the part that I'm perplexed by. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Let's just put this over here. Just reuse that shape and just pretend like it's the same. I think I'm gonna add 2 more of these, but we'll make these like smaller. We'll put them over here on the inside. Like maybe it like really is back there behind them too, you know? Some trippy like patterns, you know? All right, let's get this like up in here. All right, that's fun. Yeah, are we keeping track? Are we keeping track of the things I can't draw? I thought we just decided we were just gonna let that slide. Just be like, well, he has his limitations. The boy can only draw so many things. And even then he's barely scraping by. We're just gonna this is how I'm gonna do a spring. I mean we're it's gonna come on, it's so small. We're just gonna do it. We'll just chop it. When I zoom out, you won't know. You'll be none the wiser. Okay. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna select this boy, delete that, go back over here, come over and add this bit, and then we go. Now we got a train cooking here, fam. I wanna draw. It's kind of the inside. You know what we're seeing of the train, so it'll be like an interior a little bit, And then I want to start adding all the bits around, because we're reaching a point where the train looks mostly done. We'll have to color it, of course, but the line art's done at least. Let me catch up on chat. Aren't we talking about your merits? Yes. Yes. I've done some things. You're starting off with pixel art, struggling to do faces. Oof. Pixel art faces, that's... I don't even dare attempt that. I don't dare. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. Hey, Omero, dude, your color theory stuff you've been doing, is that still for the color theory class? It's been really cool seeing your progress in that. I've really enjoyed that. Keep sharing, my man. It's really cool to see. Yeah, I've only dabbled in pixel art. I did a few things in pixel art. Do I have a folder for pixel art? I do. Yeah, I did like this. I did this like character photos. Sure, is this gonna work? Yeah, I did this like little thing like a year and a half ago. This little animation, that was fun. This is about as advanced as I can get with pixel art. It doesn't, I can't really get past this. This is about as good as it gets, but it was fun. A little MacGuffin here. I was thinking of making a game out of this, but I don't know. Can't be bothered. But yeah, what tool are you using for pixel art? I did all this in Sprite, which I really enjoy as a tool. Sprite's fun. Okay, let's copy that, and we're gonna start drawing the other side of this. Now I gotta think about what we can see, kind of on the other side. So I don't really think we could see maybe a whole window. Maybe we can see part of the car. You know, like maybe like that much. So it actually doesn't matter what we see on that side. It's more like what we see on that side, because that's like the other end that we see. And I think for the purpose of this, I don't know if I'll keep the strokes on everything we're doing, or if I'll remove them. I might keep them. I haven't decided yet. For now, let's keep them. This is kind of what I'm thinking we'll see about on the other side. Maybe we'll put some chairs here. Kind of going across like that. I think that makes sense. Green, hey, what's going on? It's good seeing you. Wait, what is this? Oh, thank you for the host. Sorry, it's like a tiny thumbnail. I'm like, what's going on? I can't see because I don't get alerts for that. Yo, thank you for that. You're still learning color, but you're enjoying it a lot. You're doing great, dude. You're doing 64. Yeah, I can't remember how big it is. 64 by 60. So it's quite low density pixel art. That helps, I think. Keeps it a little bit more focused. Otherwise, I think it's easy to get off bad. I tried to do this like cyberpunk scene where it's like this animation of stuff happening. This is quite low density overall. Little train going by. But yeah. This was like the precursor to the other one. Like an even lower resolution. Pixel art's fun. I like it. I don't really do it enough. I've only done it a handful of times. But I should learn it. Okay, let's see. Let's convert this thing to curves. Because what I'm gonna do. Oops. I didn't really want to do that. Drag this thing here, and we're gonna go up like this. We're gonna make this rounded. We're gonna use the cornering tool, something like that. And then we're gonna go down. This will make sense in a sec, just the way. I think we cornered it maybe a little too much. This needs to be slightly lower. Jelly Duck, my man. Dude, thank you for that. I appreciate that. 2 months, man. That's huge. Thank you. How are things? Actually, maybe I was right the first time on this cornering. I'm dumb. Oops. I think I just gotta draw this separately. There's no way I can do that. Cheating. It's not gonna work. Tried to cut some corners and it ain't gonna happen. All right, let's see here. This thing's a little goofy. Just gotta fix that. That's okay. All right, so we got like this like train thing here. This is cool. This is cool. This will be like all on one layer, more or less. Maybe one thing we can do is like separate windows even going through this, like on the other side. So maybe what we'll do is on this back layer over here, kind of coming over here. Maybe there's like a long window that would separate maybe somewhere around here. And we can draw that over here. So let's make the stroke a little bit bigger, and that'll just be over there. I'll need to like change this. We gotta take this layer. This will be a little goofy, and we're gonna expand the stroke to turn it into a shape. I'm gonna make it that color, and then I'm gonna make it the same shape as this. And just kind of combine that in there. It kind of works. Just to kind of separate the windows like that. I might need to do that again, but it's okay. What we got here? Playing some Minecraft, dude. Such a chill, fun game for a Sunday. You're playing as Bedrock. I don't know what that means, but I like it. Okay, so we got this train. All right, so what's the plan with the train? So what we're gonna do is I want to start working on the environment a little bit. I want to add one thing to the train because I quite like this kind of like gray color that we've got on it, but I want to add more of the colors that I was actually intending this piece to have, which is more along this line over here. So what I'm going to do is I kind of want to separate it to be about here. Turn down the thickness of my stroke. What I'm going to do is then take this shape. Well, I didn't combine that. There we go. We're going to take this shape, and I'm going to... I think this will work the way... I hope this works the way I want it to. This did not work the way I want it to. One sec. We make a gamble and it just doesn't work out. Okay, this might have worked. We'll see. Yeah, it did. So then we have this shape, we delete that shape, we delete that shape. And this wasn't straight. That's straight enough. Okay. So that's how we'll do that. And we'll just make this like a different gray so it doesn't look confusing. And then I'm gonna make I'm gonna do the rest. I'm gonna do this front part like this. I think that'll be cool. Bedrock Edition. There we go. Oh. The the windows look like there's nothing behind them. Yeah. Yeah. They probably need like a little bit more perspective, like kind of looking in. Could probably do some better. I don't really like the way this thing turned out. I wanna delete all this. Don't like those things. Yeah, I know. It'll be better. I mean, I need to take some hints from a train I can actually see into. But they have quite a bit. They need some like distance. Like we need to like see the other wall. Like right now they're like looking like straight through. So I'll fix. But first we gotta do this like wall part. So like around there, straight through, make a big old box, like such, like so. And grab this guy, and then we're gonna just nuke it like that. And then we'll just change this other part to be that color. We delete these portions. And the Pathfinder just does the work for us. It's good when it works. So often it doesn't. And those are the fun streams. When I'm fighting the Pathfinder for like the whole time. So now we got a cool looking train. All right, let's work on this inside portion so it looks a little bit better. Because Miguel is right. Miguel's always right. We should just listen to him more when he tells us stuff. It doesn't look correct because we can, this isn't how you look through, this is how you look through trains. All right. We need like a sense of perspective. Absolute sizes, there we go. So what we'll do is we will not have a shape there. We'll work off of this. And so let's see, if we're in the center here, I think I need to draw some perspective grids so we can get this right. Otherwise it'll just be wrong a lot. So give me a layer. Pixel layer? Do I want a pixel layer? I don't want a pixel layer. Just give me a thing. So let's just take, what I like to do is take a circle. We'll just give it like a big pink thing. We'll just send it right to the middle of our piece. This is like the middle, give or take. And what I'll do is I'll just go right in the middle of that thing and I'll just create a point. And then I'll just create a line. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of duplicate that. This is me doing Control C, Control V. I do the C again because if I didn't, I would have to go find that point again. It would be somewhere else. So we're just gonna make a quick grid, like 1 point perspective grid, just something in the middle, so I can see how all these windows will look. Because otherwise, I mean, my brain isn't gonna do this right. And this will look nice, I think. So what I'm going to do is just hammer out a few of these. There might be a better way of doing it. I say this every time, but I've yet to find anything that... There's like a brush I think you can do that like will kind of just paint this wherever you want, but I like also being able to manipulate it after the fact. And the brushes are a little harder to manipulate. So let's get one on the horizon line, and let's just take all these bad boys. They're all these straight curves. There we go. And let's just give all these like a gnarly color so we can see them. A bright red. And then we'll grab that guy and we'll group them and we'll just call this perspective. And we'll just leave that on a layer and we can turn it on or off. Cool. What do we got going on here? Why does the train have claws? Why not? Why not? Thanks, Green. Are you for real? You don't know what those are? Little train claws? Them's the good claws. Everything will make sense in time. Okay, let's boy, I missed some of those. Yikes. Missed some of those lines. Did not get a copy of the memo that they were supposed to be in that group. Okay, well, I got it now. That's all that matters. It's weird that you can make that opaque even after it's locked. Trains have claws, yeah. It's what they do. So how much window do we want to show? So maybe it like goes over. So for over here, we'd see part of that one over there. So what I'm going to do is draw out. Yo, I think that's a host sound. I don't know. I can't. Sorry, Doc. Thanks for the host, man. Appreciate it. And okay, so what I'm going to do is just draw out these, and then I'm going to paint around them, and that will have the element of what we'll see. So for over here, everything would be shifted, right? I don't think we would see part of that. I think that would all be hidden. I think so, at least. And over here, we would see more of this one because it would be closer in. It would be around right there. And then maybe this would be like there. Because a longer one, maybe it would go to there. That would be another one over here. Something like that. Then we'll figure out the cockpit here in a little bit. Okay, so this is the way this works. So I'm just going to draw like one shape. Okay, go all the way to the back, and then this is the next step. So I'll just select each of these windows that I've done here. I'm just going to cut out that shape. And we'll move it to the back again. And then this is the inside of the train. I'll just give it this color. I mean, this is like what I was saying was like the seat color. I mean, we can change this all we want, but essentially that just gives us our window kind of into it. And then we have everything we can see. So, and I'll just do the same thing over here. So let's move that to the back. We'll take this shape, and that shape, cut it out, send it to the back again. Whoops, and then we have the inside of that train, looking cool, right? It's so easy. Yeah. So I got to do the cockpit a little bit. Because I didn't really do that the right way. I think maybe we'll just have like, we'll just do this one, like this shape over here. Yeah. And then the rest will be like another shape that's over here. And I'll just delete that. Okay, so this one will convert to curves. something like that. And then around right there, we'll do one of these. Okay. This isn't quite right. This could be a little bit better. Okay. Subtract that. We send that to the back. We grab these, make one shape. And then I will just cut parts of this off. Just gotta make some, gotta do some surgery there. Actually, I think you would see like way more of this like open area in the front, so maybe it's just like that. And I think we'll just we'll chop these like a little bit different over here. All right, that's cool. I like that. Chef's kiss. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you. Okay, so what else can we do here? Well, you know, I like these windows, how they go like this. They have like this connector across, so let's add some of those. And then we gotta get cracking. If we're gonna animate this, it's gonna take forever, and it's already almost midnight, so we're like way behind. There is we got way too much stuff to do. Way too much to do, y'all. If I'm gonna be honest, if we're doing it like this, what we're gonna have to also do is like do it on the other side. Like I've just made this infinitely more complicated, you know, because now we have to add these things, but on this like back part, I'm trying to think like how would I see them? Like you would see them up high, I think. So I don't know why I've done this, but I have, so I have to continue. Can't stop, won't stop, you know, that whole thing. Move that to the back and just let's move on. 24-hour stream, let's go. Man, I'm not gonna do that. That stuff. People are off their rocker. Like I can barely, I mean, maybe playing games I could, but like I can barely stream for 3 hours and maintain function. I top out, you know. You know what? Let's just drag this all the way across. And it just works. All right, we got a dope looking train. My cousin used to struggle with certain sounds, and there's like this video of us when we were kids, and he's like, my aunt is trying to help him like pronounce certain letters, and like he struggles with CR and TR, and she would be like train, and he would be like crane. It makes me laugh still. Miss that guy. Yeah, you'd say crane. You'd say crane, and crack me up. Still laugh about it. Okay, let's see here. So we're gonna have these cables going across. as they do. And okay, so what's on our to-do list? We got to draw people. We got to draw stuff in the background. We got to draw stuff in the foreground. We got to separate those into layers. We got to throw them into After Effects, and then we got to animate them. Okay. So stylistically, it's reaching a point where I think there's no way I could possibly colorize all the things that I said I was going to colorize before. So we gotta roll with it. We're gonna embrace the art style that I have stumbled across here, and we're gonna work it out. So originally I was thinking it's like this summertime-y kind of thing, and this color palette doesn't work. Could go with like a dusk kind of vibe, but we've already lost some of the orange color. And honestly, I really liked what we were getting out of this blue that I had here. But I kind of like this like turquoise kind of thing here. It's kind of speaking to me. I can work within this. Maybe it's like a hazy day, you know. Okay, so let's build the. I can't think of the German word keeps the Bahnsteig, the train platform. Let's get this. This looks suitably warm. Okay, so actually, you know one thing, man, we're never gonna make it. That's something I want to do as well. That's looking better. I think one thing I need to do is take all of these objects. When I say all of those objects, I mean all of these objects, and ensure that they have this color. Because what I'm going to do is make some of these bits this dark color, because I want them to kind of stand out a little bit. And here we go. We're off. I think I want all of those parts to be black. I think. I kind of like how that looks, actually. I'm gonna just delete these again, and I'll do the same thing I did before. Yeah, kind of like this two-tone kind of style I've worked out here. This wasn't really something I was intending, but it's looking kind of cool. I wonder if I need to embrace it a little bit more in like some of these grays here, and if instead I just really need it maybe to be, you know, black. I don't really see this portion from the other side because it's off camera, so I'm just gonna connect that there. Let me see what this looks like. Oops, not that thing. Not that thing either. You know, I think I like it more. I think it's the right. I think this gray doesn't quite, I like this like two-tone. It's like, it slaps, I don't know. It's got a nice vibe to it. Maybe I recant this statement in a few moments, but right now, I'm feeling it. So, I'm just gonna roll with it. I think it gives it like a cool look. Okay, so let's back out from this. Let's do like a little bit of a reset, and let's put some stuff in the background. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all this stuff and I'm gonna put it into Well, I'm not going to put you in a layer. I'm going to put this whole train into a group. Let's call this the train, and we're just gonna turn him off for a moment, and this will be like our kind of platform in the front, and this will be I'm just gonna lock it. I'm gonna put some stuff on that a little bit later, but let's draw some other bits. So I'm thinking like this whole area here. Let's go back to our perspective. This is important because this is our horizon line. So between the platform 9 3/4 over there and the ground over here, there needs to be something because we can see to that horizon line. Okay. And oh man, don't worry, Miguel, I have not yet reset the bot. I've been neglecting so much of like my stream upkeep. I mean, you've seen the alerts. I have the default alerts right now because I'm so far behind on my to-do list, and it's one thing I've been thinking about doing on stream is like doing some animations for the alerts, but we'll cross the bridge when we get there. I've derailed. So what I'm thinking I'll do here is like maybe it's like some water, you know? Maybe we go for like this like sunset-y kind of look here. Maybe it's like midday. Maybe we go for like proper blue or like a purple. Ooh, I'm liking this. This is even like it's like a beach maybe. Let's toy with that a little bit. I'm kind of into this like purple here. I'll land on something neat. Let's stick with it. Let's stick with it. I might get rid of it, but and let's just give this like a nice look to it. So I'll create some strokes here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to taper these bad boys. These are some bad boys, and I'm going to give it some. I'm going to give it a color. We're going to give it like this. It's like kind of white. We're gonna do some waves over here, you know. These will just be like some of these waves that we'll just have coming in over here. And we can make these as big or as little as we want. I don't know. Give them like a blend mode. Maybe we give them like a lighten. They gotta be like kind of consistently sized. And then we got to put something like in the background. So what we'll do is, I think for this I'll remove that black stroke. And I'm a sucker for like just putting like some cool mountain kind of thing over here. The problem is like if it's an animation, it's got to be able to be moving. But what we can do is we can do some parallax stuff, and so maybe we can have a couple versions of the mountain, and it can be kind of moving with some other hills, and then they'll just kind of glide by. I think it could be kind of neat. So let's see what works here. So some stuff that's in the background. Let's start with this, and let's get like a little bit lighter. Maybe we go to this other side and get something a little bit more. I kind of like the haziness over here. Something kind of green. Let's go. Just kind of hunting for a color that makes sense. I mean, we never really fixed out a color palette in general, but we could do something like really funky like that. Play with it. can have some other hills, you know, they're further in the background. What we'll do is to kind of, you know, because we want this whole thing to like feel kind of believable, we'll have the sun maybe over here, like casting some shadows out here, you know. So let's make this like a peak, and from those peaks we can create shadows and valleys. Oops. Sometimes I think about like, what's my thing, you know, because I jump around a lot. It's something I think about, I think more than what is probably healthy, because it really bothers me sometimes that I don't have elements of my style that are uniquely mine, because I get bored and do a lot of different things. Sometimes I wonder if it's just maybe the stuff that I put into my pieces, and that's the thing I do, you know. Because I love drawing mountains, love drawing cliffs, love creating these elements, these bits. Let's just turn on the train, see how this this looks. So it looks a little bit busy. So I would it looks a little ridiculous. So I'm gonna keep that in the front. So just comparing it just a little bit here. Some things I want to change. So I want to. I don't love the way the water kind of looks like this, so I think I want to find a better color that contrasts a little bit better with it. Something like that turquoise really looks nice. And then I want to find a better kind of mountain color. But that's okay. We're going, this is the creative process, you know? Let's find something that jives. This green looks kind of cool. Let's find like a really rich green that matches. One of these that. What I can do now is then just select this color, and we'll just use the same kind of field to. Why am I doing this? We gotta just use the HSL. That's how you get the perfect color. So it's all about like where you give your highlights. It's an important part of this. Oops. Give that just a little bit of a highlight there. Even in the dark areas. They can still receive some highlights. It's an important part. Maybe we do it instead, like over here. It's a little too dramatic, I think, of like a swooping kind of edge. So I'm just gonna simplify that whole storyline a little bit. Just kind of build out this kind of rocky face here. What we'll do here is we'll just create like a few colors that go even darker, kind of in this foreground area. Something like this. I don't know. Every time I'm working with like these like mountain shapes, I just try to like create something that looks kind of interesting and somewhat random. These are a little too dark, I think. Just lighten those up slightly. Just want to be like a little bit darker. Thanks, Miguel. I appreciate that. So let's kill that perspective thing. This is looking like a little bit busy. I think what I'll do is, just because we want this to be like a little bit more like that, kind of this part to be like in the front here. That looks a little bit more correct, what I'm looking for. And then maybe this is like one more bit that just kind of has that there. So this just kind of has like this kind of like rockiness, something like this that we can play with in the distance. And what we'll do is we'll have this whole piece, like these like mountains, we'll have them like slowly go by, and we'll have like a couple elements of them that will kind of roll around. So we'll have them go back and forth. The water will kind of do its own thing. Okay. Cool. And that looks neat with the train. We'll move the train to the front again. Well, behind that, in the front. Move both these guys. So let's just turn those off for a sec. And then maybe we just make all these like a little bit taller. Let's go up a little bit. I think maybe this is overkill, but I think I want to just make this like have a slight curvature because I'm not a flat earther. I think that will make it look a little bit more realistic. Okay, so we got like the sun over there, like over here. I think I just want to make this blue have like a little bit, or yeah, just like have a little bit more of a, yeah, like this. Does this work? Yeah, it works. Kind of this duskiness, this feeling like the day is going by and it's kind of going down, and like, I don't know, maybe like give the sun like really some, it's like one of these like faint suns, it's almost the same color. Can we just give that like a little bit more red? A little bit less green. cool look. I don't know. Let's see. Let's play with it. And then we need to add like some shadow work going on here. This will need to be its own kind of layer. So what I'm going to do is I think I'll just copy and paste the whole train and move it to the front. What we're going to do here is we're going to delete the wheels. Because we're going to draw those on separate. We're going to take this whole object and we're going to make everything in it black. Except for if I can find them, I want to take the windows and make them not black. So I'm going to take this whole element here and we're also going to like draw it with perspective. And we're just going to, whoops. We're going to just have it kind of going out across over here. Kind of like this. And I'm going to fill in these gaps over here where it's a little bit off, because we need the wheels. So what we'll need is I'll need to find these windows here. Yeah, I got to delete these. Well, that's like too much window. Is it that piece? I don't know how to get that piece. We'll figure it out. So kind of like this piece going on. Gotta get the double train thing going. I don't actually know where this piece is hiding. I think it's one of those, but I don't actually know. We can delete these. We don't need those. Don't need those. Do all these have like a different stroke color? Because everything should have that color. Yeah, there we go. All right, we got our trains going here. So we got to get these things rocking in perspective. And I think I can just get away with this. Maybe I just need to draw like separate shapes entirely. I'll just draw it like this. Just do it like this. So this entire object will need to move with it, and what this means that we'll need to do is actually create creates like the ability for this thing to kind of I actually know how to do this part here. I'm just gonna make it up. I have a question. When I do trace art, is it actual cheat? In my opinion, not. It's I learned how to draw through tracing, and I think tracing is a secret skill. Like, it's not easy, really, actually. Especially if you can do it quickly. Like doing it with speed. That's actually a skill. So, I say not, but try not to trace things that have copyright on them. That is a risky move that I don't recommend. You can look up the lawsuit of the Obama what's the famous thing from Obama? I can just think of Obey because it's the Shepard Fairey is the guy who created it, and he was in a whole bunch of lawsuit litigation about the rights to the image he used because it was originally based on a photograph. And like doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, I say trace away, friend. I've done my fair share of tracing him. I think it's fun. Okay, we got this shadow here. This is neat. We will now make this whole thing a group. Yeah, it's the you know, it's the Obama illustration, the famous "Yes We Can." Is it? Yeah, the Hope one. This thing. So the original photograph. The original photograph. Thing is really not helping us here. Yeah, here we go. So, this is the original photograph, and then this is the illustration. So Shepard Fairey is the graphic designer. It's a guy who made the Obey brand. I don't know if you've... Yeah, anyway, that's him. And he... it was like a very interesting and important lawsuit based on fair use and copyright infringement, if it was changed enough to become a work of art, or if it was too much on the original. Anyway, fascinating. Graphic design law. Aren't we a bunch of nerds today talking about fun stuff? Yeah, so that's why whenever I look for inspiration in drawing, I always go to Unsplash, because all this stuff is copyright free. So if you can go to Unsplash and search for anything, and all this stuff you could trace and never worry about it being bad news bears for you legally. So cool stuff. So I just duplicated this layer, and I'm gonna do one of these numbers, and I just want to like make this look a little bit more like it has like some contour to it, and I didn't want that with HSL sliders, and I'm just gonna make this look slightly bent there, and then I'm gonna select it and just go a little bit on the inside of this stroke, so that we don't cannibalize our own lines. I don't know if that's worth it or not, but oops. Okay, let's just drag this in. We can zoom in. It's Affinity Designer. We can zoom into 10 bajillion%. That's okay. I just want to have that just kind of be a separate color there. Just has a slightly different look. And I'm just trying to make this line up there. This just makes it look like our strokes are the same size. And that's cool. All right. Neat. Do we like this like black kind of aubergine color? Or do we want more something like, if we selected this, that we go less saturated? No, I selected this whole thing, and I thought that would select all objects within it, but that is not the case. Oh, it's... Hold on. We gotta put that group in there. Let's select this. Boom. Let's go no stroke on any of that. And select all that. Can I just... Everything in this string copy group thing, can I just make all this stuff. All that, can I just make that into one thing? Yeah, you can. That doesn't look so bad. It's even kind of cool, I think. Okay. Well, don't we just have a cool little shadow to play with now? Fam, let's add a few more deets to this little thing, and then maybe add some people to it, and then hey, thanks, dude. So it's shaping up to be a cool little piece. It's fun. Let's So the thing is, originally that I wanted, so maybe actually change this and make this black after all. Bear with me, it's all gonna make sense. But I just give it like an opacity, and I'll export it with the opacity. Because whenever I draw other things, I want the shadow just to kind of go over it, and it's gonna look a little awkward, but hopefully it'll be fast enough that people won't notice. So we'll see. I'm curious to see how it'll be animated. Yeah, me too. But it's really if we add the people, like I feel like I could animate it and then add the people later, if we really want to. But I need to add some things right now. So let's add a few bits in this foreground, because we got to make this part believable. So let's say we add like a park bench, you know. We'll just add it like this. What am I doing? I want to actually, I want to create some music. I need to show you guys like an animation I'm doing for work as well. I'm actually quite proud of it. I think it's looking dandy. I'll show it to y'all. So the problem is, these things aren't going to be, these things are flat. So when I put these in a piece, they're just going to like go zipping by. We won't really see the sides of them. So, it's going to look a little weird. Which I don't quite know how to. I don't know how to fix that. Because like if this bench like is over here, we need to see like side of it. So I can't just like have it zip by unless it goes by really fast, and then it works. So I might just have to have it zip by really fast, but that's okay. We can do that too. duplicate this bad boy. And use the shear tool. Shear this bad guy. And then let me also just make that opaque. Yeah. Let's add a trash can over here. Alright, fam. Yeah, so what I'm thinking we'll do is let's already animate it a little bit. See how it looks, and if it looks okay, what I'll do is I'll go back and turn it into a thing that maybe next week we'll add. This whole thing is massive. It's like a trash can. It's bigger than the it's bigger than the whole park bench. Let's just make it like a little bit like that. That's fine. Hello. Yes. Oops. Alright, does that sound like a plan to everyone? We'll just animate it now, and if it works, then we'll continue it next week and then add the other bits. We want to see Ninja Turtles inside. Alright. Let me open up the old After Effects. Now there's some other elements that I want to do. I want to add like some trees and stuff, and that I think could be cool. But like already it's got some fun bits. I mean, it might be a one-off. I don't know, like we're as I like animate, if it turns out like really like it's coming together, like there's no way I'll finish it tonight, because I kind of just wanted to stream for another like 45 minutes or so. And there's no way I can draw all the people inside in 45 minutes and like really make it fun. So it's gonna be like a lifeless thing. But let's see. No, I'm just gonna, I'll hold it off till all next week. Do you guys want to see the thing I've been working on for work? It's like a little secret preview. So I've been working on this concept for this video that I'm making, and let's see where we at. Yeah, so it's this animation. I'll just play it. The typography needs some work, like for the 3D stuff, like how it all fits together, but I've been animating like this thing for this app that I work on, and we're like, that's basically how it ends. But like, yeah, it's got wait, why is the rendering preview not working? I don't know why that's being so slow. But yeah, looks pretty cool, right? I'm working on the 3D text and like how it all tracks together. The tracking, I think maybe my PC is just like out of CPU power because I'm like streaming in all those other. Wait, what did that say? Caps lock's on. That's why. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so like I need to like work on this like 3D image tracking, but I like this part, like how it's like anyway, that's enough of that. It's a cool thing. But we're gonna do a new project right now. So I mean, it's got a lot of work to do, and there's like a whole other part to it that I haven't even started on, and I'm just working on the 3D tracking. It's actually like a really complicated thing, actually. So let's go 4K. Square pixels, all that's fine. Let's say the duration is a minute. Yeah, we can do a minute, and I'll just make that. Yeah, Mary, I'd love some tips. I'm pretty newbie with After Effects overall. I mean, what you saw is really like the limit of my abilities. Let's see here. We want to export. This is a PNG. Can I just do export selection area? Selection only. There we go. Okay, let's go on the desktop. Let's do a new folder, and let's say let's call this the train piece. We'll go in here and we'll just call this crane. Okay, file, export, selection only, and we'll call this shadow. Okay, so we can turn that off, and we can turn train off. Let's tell you what, I'll just grab this color here, since we're kind of using this hazy kind of background color, and we'll just make that our let's just do layer new solid. Let's make that color. There we go. Cool, that's done. I don't have to export that layer, that would be silly. Then I want to export all of these. Now I want to make sure these export actually separately. I also don't want those on. Because I just, yeah, let's get it as this. There we go. File, export, export selection only. Export, we'll call that mountain, we'll call that one mountain middle, and we'll call this one mountain front. Export selection. Wait, is this exporting? Let me make sure this that's working. Yeah, this is fine. We'll call this mountain front. I'll catch up on chat in one sec. Just bear with me. I'm on a one-track mind here. Export selection only. Mountain. Back. Cool. I might just draw the sun as a vector in the thing. We've been rolling with that. Nah, I'm gonna export it. I don't think I want to do that. Selection only. We'll do the sun. The sun. All right, we're almost there. What do I got here? Export as PDF and change the PDF to AI, and you will keep the vector property. I don't have Illustrator installed. Does that still work? If so, I should have read chat like a long time ago. Let's do that. File, export, PDF. Nothing will be rasterized. Okay, area, whole document. Or can I? Will work. You're a god there. So wait, I change PDF to AI and keep the vector property. That's insane. That's such a pro tip. How did you learn that magic. Yes. And then, so I go over here and I just say like, file, import, vector, file. Let's do file. Let's go desktop. Let's go train piece. Let's do train AI. So it does a whole AI document here. There it is. And are all the layers here? Can I go into this? How do I do this? Review composition and project. We'll come from selection. It's crazy it renders this. How do I get the layers out of it? Do I have to? I think I imported it wrong. There's a checkbox. You gotta import file, Illustrator, PDF sequence. I've done this before. Retain layer sizes. I think that's also part of it. And we'll also create a composition. Let's import that. All right, so let's delete this bad boy. Let's delete that bad boy. Let's put this guy in. Yay, right? Did I do that right? Import as composition. Did I still not do it right? Train layers. Here we go. Train piece. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do the other checkbox. Hold on. Let's do third time's the charm on this bad boy. Import file. Let's do just create composition. Let's not do the sequence. Right? Retain layer sizes. Let's do that too. Train layers. You have all your file as a layer. Oh, so is that the problem of how I exported it? Because I need to, over here, when I export, maybe I just do SVG, right? Does that work as well? Preset PDF for export. Is that something else? Whole document. Artboard 1. Oh, I need to do my artboard. I think I did the whole document. I think that was the problem. Is there a thing? Include layers. There it is. I may have not checked that before. Use DPI 300. Don't desample images. File. Rasterize. Nothing. Include layers. Okay, let's do it like that. Call this train dose. I'm gonna try this one more time. It could be, like you might be right here. Let's see what this does. Train 2. Oops. I think I forgot to hit the composition button. Oops. I am jumping around like crazy. Train 2, create composition, retain layers, import. It's still just one layer. Alright. I think I need to do what you said and select them as individual things. But first, let me just make the layers better. I mean, that's what I was doing before. Let's group those. We'll just name these. And then this is mountain back. What are you? You go into mountain front. make all these waves be a group. Group those, call them waves. We'll make this bench one guy. Bench. We'll call this Trash Man. There's a random F in there. Train Shadow. We don't need perspective. We don't need any of those things. We need the train. So let's select all of those layers. File, export. Am I up to date on chat here? Where we at? Did you ever say it's the cable thing? It's for the it's the cable. If you make a layer for every selection you want to animate for export selection, you want to leave the file as it is. If you make a layer for every selection you want, export selection. Selection only. Export. So what did this do? Which one did I name that as? Did I name that as PDF2? File, import. Let's see what this does. That looks gnarly. What did I do? I called it train. File, import, file, train. Okay, this seems right because it looks wrong. I know that seems counterproductive, but that's the truth. Okay, are these vectors? These don't look very sharp. What are these? Like, where are the layers? I don't know, man. I don't feel like I'm doing this right. I don't know, man. Well, I've got all my other layers here. I can just quickly export these. And we can do them as images first, and then we can roll back. So we'll call that bench. That's not how you spell bench, but whatever. I mean, trams are also trains, right? Oh, I already have the shadow. What am I missing? I don't have trash can. Trash man. All right, let's pull these bad boys in. Is that selected? No. Boy, it just really throws everything in the middle there, doesn't it? That is not helpful. I'm also missing the foreground area. I could probably just draw that as a flat thing, but it might give it some texture. So we'll need to figure out like if it's just like this endless platform, but that did not do what I wanted it to. because I want a selection area. And I want a platform. Okay. Moving right along. Not that one. Train. Let's do that one. Oh wait, I missed the step that you said to do there, Amara, and that was this train.pdf. Hold up. That might be the missing step, because I didn't change this to an AI. And that was the missing thing. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I think I freaked it out. It doesn't know what that is. Alright, let's do file import. Let's get this train AI. Create composition. Let's do this. Do you have my layers? It doesn't have my layers. Okay, I'm gonna start at least on the composition, as it were. Can have this thing, and this will be like our guide. Oops. Oops. For placement, and we'll just lock that. Put it in there. And then I'll just start putting things in, and we'll just make them match up, and then we'll start, you know, moving things. So we'll just put our sun in place. We'll animate these as not work out at all. Okay, let's hide all those. Let's turn them one at a time. Train, for instance. Turn on train, and we'll put train here. Turn on shadow. Oops. And we'll immediately lock train and start moving shadow. Lock that. We'll turn on platform. Oh, platform is fucked because platform. We don't want platform like that. Yes. That's platform. We'll put platform there. Then we'll lock platform. Then we'll hide platform because we can't see. Mountain. Let's also turn off all these. Maybe we need that one. Mountain we'll turn on. Put him in place there. We'll lock it. I don't know where this thing goes, so it goes somewhere over here. Somewhere around there. Let's roll with that. This one goes back here. Lock that. Bench over here. Lock that. Trash man. Put him right there. Okay. Then we'll turn this off. We'll turn all those on. Now we just got to work out the layers. So let's see here. Let's unlock all these. Let's take the mountain boys, put them in the back. What's this going on in here? Well, that's just like a optical illusion. Should be fine. You zoom in. The lines are relatively sharp. I think it's just because it's 4K and a little funky. We don't have the shadow. We never placed the shadow. The shadow is in the wrong place because the platform needs to be down here at the bottom. At least over the train. So the train needs to be behind the platform. And then the mountains need to be behind all those things. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's like a puzzle. We don't have the water and we don't have the waves. I didn't export those. So we'll need to export selection only and call it water. Water. Can speak things in a British accent because Mike isn't here. Selection only, we'll call them waves. Water. Oi. Yes, here we go. Moving right along. Waves and water, they will be in front of the mountains, but behind the train. Somewhere along there. Seems good, man. Alright. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and save this bad boy and the train piece, and we'll call it crane. That's what we'll call it. It's in Discord. Alright, I want to see the words that you have spoken. Did you send it to me? You sent it to me. I don't know what this URL is, so that's a WeTransfer. Okay. I blindly accept. I blindly agree. I blindly download. What we got here? Okay. We drew a square. Okay. You put them all in one layer. Oh, so they're all inside of one. Okay. And then you go to export. PDF. Then one.pdf. Change it to AI. Yes. And then when you open that in After Effects, it will have all the layers. I thought I did that though. I guess the only thing I didn't do, like if I'm over here, I guess, because I exported the whole artboard and I want all of these layers inside of that artboard. I guess I could still do that and group all those into one layer. And so if I have this, so if I export it as PDF, you didn't change anything. We just let's do selection only. Include layers, do all that stuff. Train, plane. I don't know, just running out of ideas here. Okay, so fam, it exported. Okay, I want to just try all this. This is turn all that off for just a moment. I want to go over here. We go over here to train plane. Change it to AI. Yes. And then we import the file right there. It's here. But I don't know how to get the layers separated. Because this seems to be one object. That's the thing that's confusing me. If we do it as a sequence, what does it do? If we do it as a sequence, it seems to show up like that. It is cut, like it cuts it. Oh, sure. Not sure. If you open the content of the layer, you'll find it. File, import, file, template. Do I do the, I don't do the sequence. Import. Okay. Contents of layer. Reveal. Reveal layer in source project. Reveal. Open layer. Open layer. If you open content layer, you find it. I don't know, man. I think I'm too stupid to do this. But I want the vectors. The drop-down menu? Oh, I mean, that just opens your transform, though. Like, how do you... That opens the AI thing itself. New layer viewer. Close panel. This seems rasterized, which I don't fully understand. For vector layer continuously rasterizing. Oh, nice. So that works. Turn on the vector thing. But select children. I don't know how to do it. But if I go back over here to my main comp, yeah, I can't turn on the, how does that work? I'm just gonna Google this. Maybe there's something I'm missing. There's a lot of things you need to know. No doubt. Let's see, After Effects, import PDF, Illustrator layers. I want to see what I'm missing here. How to import. I'm just gonna do PDF layers. AI file not importing with layers. Are you making sure you're not importing as footage? Also, selecting comp plus layers. What do we got here? I mean, I know it's fun for you guys to watch me Google things. I noticed that I just opened the original AI project and checked the button creates PDF. So, does anyone else know why saving as a PDF with your file makes a difference? This is like from 2016. There's no way this is relevant anymore. Free online course. We're gonna watch this guy's video.
Hello, this is
The Web Guru,
and today I'm going to show you how to import layered Illustrator files into After Effects.
Tell me how to do it.
Inside of After Effects, but I
Yes,
actually need to begin inside of Illustrator. Here's a simple logo.
Go faster.
And I have a problem. Everything
Okay.
is on a single layer inside of
Yes.
Illustrator, so this is not going to work. I actually have to separate my logo into multiple layers. And in
Oh.
Illustrator, I can create a new layer down here by clicking on the new layer icon. And then I can expand, and if I want to move an object onto layer 2, I can simply drag and drop.
Yeah.
And then I can create another layer, and then I can
I'm with you,
3
buddy.
separate
Okay.
layers right now. But I want to take this a
3.
step further. I want to select a specific layer. Right now it's
That's
blank.
unnecessary.
So I have to move this shape onto the layer by going edit it into separate layers. I am
None
able
of this is important. Just show
And
me
now
how to
you
get
can
into After
see
Effects.
that I have 4 images. So I'm going to go to
4
File,
layers.
Save. Now I can come into After Effects. I can go to File, Import, File, or I also prefer to just double click an empty space inside the project panel. That'll bring up the import dialog box. Make sure you single click the Illustrator file. Don't double click. If you double click, it might import with incorrect settings. Single click, then change the settings. Import as a composition. You can also choose composition, retain layer sizes. I'm going to choose composition in this case. Make sure you check the box that says create composition and leave this box unchecked where it says sequence. Then I'm going to click on open or import. And you can see a new comp or composition. If you double click it, I can now see all of...
So all of his layers there. So I think I did one thing wrong. So let's go over here. So everything is in one thing. So let's take all this out of this layer. Now let's kill that group. And then we'll select this artboard. And so if I export, do I need to select all these layers? Is that how I need to do it? File, export. Do I need to do selection only, or do I need to do the whole artboard? That's my question. Anyway, let's do it like that. We'll call this train test. File, import, or as I like to do, just double click on the open area. Okay, so we select that. We're not doing a sequence. We're not doing it as footage. We're doing it as a composition. Retain layer sizes. Import. But that's my question. See, it doesn't have all the layers there. It just has the one. Wait, I didn't turn it into an AI file. That's what I didn't do. Hold on. There it is. Man, we haven't even animated a single thing yet. We've been fiddling with file import settings. Professional. Train test. Create composition, retain layer size. Let's do it. Train test. Nope. Don't double click that. Import that. Train test. Here we go. Still no layers. Oh, is that the problem? Because they're just groups, they're not layers? Do they need to be, what is this? Add a layer. So these need to be proper layers, not groups. All right, before I do all this, I'm just going to do one layer and all the rest and see, can I convert this to a layer? Is there like a new layer? There's no new layer from selection. Talk about yikes. Okay. All right, sounds good. Let's do it. I don't ever really work with layers. I just use the auto layer stuff, but I guess After Effects doesn't really understand the difference there. So I guess that's why we're here. Well, today, fam, we learned something. What did we learn? Well, what we learned was affinity is a fickle fickle fiend. Alright, what do we need here? We need waves. I gotta put each of these groups into their own layer. Water. Mountain fronts. Everything's gonna be in the wrong place, but it's fine. It's fine. We fix. Mountain middle. I'm so thirsty. This is the last one. Mountain back. Okay, let's try this one more time. So we have all these selections. We go File, Export, Selection Only, Export as PDF. Train. We'll just call this Test 2. Dude, yeah. This is me making it up and winging it. And it shows that I'm not After Effects Pro. Delete that. Okay, let's try importing this file. Train. I didn't create an AI file. Oof. Yeah. Train test 2. Import as composition. Create composition. Let's do it, people. Let's do it. Show me train test 2. There's the layers. We did it. Thanks, man. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm obviously not prepared at all to take this on. Train test. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is fix my layers over here because it's a little bit easier, and then I'm gonna re-export it, and then we'll be good. Sun's fine over there. Mountain front needs to go in front of mountain middle. Train goes in front of water. Waves go in front of that water. Platform goes in front of all these. And then the train shadow goes in front of platform. Bench goes in front of all those. There we go. Alright, let's do this one more time. This is the last time we'll do this export. Let's call this train. We delete all these train plane, train test, and all that garbage. Okay, yeah, don't care about any of that. Delete you, yes. Delete you, delete you, delete you. Here we go. Import file, train, composition, retain layers. There it is, in all its majesty. I don't know why I didn't keep the layers. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. All right. So that goes in the front. That goes back here. We're just gonna do all this again. Train goes behind the platform. What's up with this train? It's got like this weird non-transparent background to it. I don't really understand why. Train AI. That part doesn't work. I don't really know what's going on. I think it's because these cables are in it. What are your other? I think I want to take these out of this thing because I think they're kind of messing it up. Yeah, I mean, it's I was hoping to get something kind of going because I don't want like the train to go by. I want everything to be kind of stationary and like other things to kind of go around. But yeah, it didn't really. It's taking us too long to kind of get going, you know. And I think I've goofed a little bit too much here. Let's see here. Let's do composition. Yes. And if I take the train and move him to the front, is he? Yeah, he's got this weird background. I don't really know why that is. Oh, you know what it is? It's because the whole artboard has that. I need to go over here and give the artboard no color. Now it will work, I think. That's what it is. That's what it is. But today I learned on this whole thing. I had no idea this would work, like, even at all. So it's pretty cool to see, actually. So I will definitely be using this. Cancel, I did that wrong. Import it as composition. This should fix it. I think it did. Yeah, now we're good. Yeah, I didn't use a gradient. No, it was because the artboard had a background color, and because of that background color, all the things had like every layer had that background color that the artboard had across the board. So that's like an export bug of sorts. But it's fine. See, this all goes behind here. This goes in front of the platform. This goes behind it. Goes in front of it. Goes away up here. Yeah, that seems okay. Right. So now we come over to the composition. We got all the things. Neat. Cool. So, Wait, no, we're missing something. Where's the bench? Where'd the bench go? Where'd the bench and the trash can go? Oh no, there's other bugs here with the with how the shadow worked. Check this out. So, oh, I think I did the layers wrong when I exported. Oh boy. Oh crumbs. Train shadow didn't get included, and so what happened was, did I not select it? Very confused. You want to open After Effects Warrior course. Do I want to join? I don't know what that is. Is it like a program for learning? Okay, I'm going to select all these. Do this one more time. Yikes. Selection only. Delete that one. Yes. It's composition. Document size. Are those different? I thought they'd be the same. Hello? Oh, there you are. Once again, it didn't really import everything. Does it have a limit here? Like what? Where did the bench go? Bench doesn't make it into his own. Oh, he did that time. Okay. And where? Trash can? Did the trash can make it to his own layer? He did, but oh, interesting. So it exports that whole thing. Why is it like that? Hold up. So when I go over here, it seems like it also doesn't do transparency instead of gradients, because this part is its own thing, but it really doesn't want to do that as its own thing. Yeah, I see that now. I'm not a smart man. We're gonna do this with images because, well, maybe we'll use like the train as a vector since it'll be sharp and everything else will be. Let's do it like that. So we're gonna mix and match. We're gonna take out train. We're gonna take out not water, not sun, not platform. All those got really messed up. None of those mountain ones. Is this guy gonna render? Oh, he's behind everything. Okay. Okay, interesting. So I also loaded all of that. Because I didn't want all that. I just wanted... It's so strange. It's super strange. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. right, fam. I don't think the animation's gonna happen today. I don't know if that was clear enough. But I fumbled around a little too long. Obviously underprepared. Obvi. So we got some work to do for next time. So I thought I got a little too excited doing the simple. What if I just did SVGs? What if I just did SVGs for all these? Can you do? What you gonna do for me? After Effects. If I put a little SVG in this. Did that even import? Wait, what is it? Train.svg. Are you not here? Doesn't want to do that. Acceptable files. But you can put SVGs into After Effects. I've done it before. Yeah. Why doesn't it want to do it? Sometimes the quality will drop. What happens if you just like paste it in? Sometimes vectors will play nice to each other. Wait, so like, okay, this is an SVG here. Like we just open this in Edge, but that's the whole document. I didn't want the whole document. I just want selection. Selection only. Yes, right over it. It really doesn't want to put the SVG in. I don't know why. I'll have to look at that. That's funny, like this, the thumbnail is totally wrong. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm at least gonna get, we're gonna do the whole, let's get all the layers in. Now, I don't know if we'll keep it like this or what we'll do, but I'm gonna go back to what I did before. Put all these things in, put them on the right layers, and I just want to show you like a basic idea of what I had in mind at least before we go totally out for the night. All right. And then we'll call it. We got 2 platforms here. I don't know. We got 3 of them. I don't know which one of those is real. Train, shadow. Shadow goes in front of that. Water needs to go back here behind the platform. Waves need to go behind or in front of the water. One of these platforms needs to go down. Not that one. That one needs to die. That one also needs to die. Okay, let's just lock the train. Bench will go over here. Platform goes in front of train. Shadow goes in front of platform. Shadow will go over here. We'll just use these PNGs for now. So this is roughly what I had in mind. We will just dip this down a little bit more. And then we'll turn that off. Oh wait, what have I done to the mountains? Okay, those need to go behind the water. There we go. All right, so, oops. Mountain back. So what I was thinking we do is, as this thing would animate, this train would just kind of go up and down like once every few seconds. Like it would just have like a little bit of a bump, you know, like it would just maybe after like 5 seconds or so it would just go up a little bit and then back down. I think I gotta would have to be way faster than that. Yeah, we'll just kind of be doing that little jive a little bit over and over. But what we would do is have these guys, we'll just make these guys depend on each other so they don't have to. What we'll do is like every after, we'll just say like after 5 seconds. Oh, interesting. Those things are moving in relation to each other. Why are those moving? Okay. Oh, I see what I did. I have selected the wrong one. Yeah. So we'll mark their position, and then just after a bit of that, we'll just come on. Have it go over there. You know what? Let's motion blur these bad boys. That's not motion blur. That's motion blur. And so it'll just kind of go by. Now, this looks a little bit weird because the shadows don't move. That was the thing I was talking about. So I probably have to draw these shadows again. So that they don't look so goofy. Because that just looks weird. That just looks like we'll need to see the shadows like moving in perspective. For it to be fun. It's also going like really fast now. So, and it looks a little bit ridiculous. So we'll turn those off for now. But what we can do is have the mountains move in like kind of parallax kind of fashion. So what we'll do is like we'll have it at 0 position. It'll be there. And then after like a minute, we will have it, so this is the one in the back. So we will have it moved all the way back here. These are further in the back, so these won't move very much. So this will just move like that, just a little bit. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. If I can get the vectors in, we'll animate the path. So this is kind of what this looks like with the parallax in the background. They'll just kind of be moving like that. Mountains. And we'll have like other things like kind of moving in the foreground to maybe have it look like we can maybe even move faster to make it the whole thing feels like it's moving. It's a minute's a long time. But they're all like moving in relation to each other. It's interesting. It's a work in progress. I think it's gonna take some doing. But we want to have the people in it too. That'll make it fun. And wait, did I not animate this middle mountain? No, I didn't. I think it moves a little too much. Because we want these to move like kind of in relation to each other. I think even the ones in the back probably move too much. Yeah, there we go. Now those move, you see, like in relation. Cool. I think I'll pause it there for the day, fam. Just because I was way underprepared to be able to deliver the full visual. But it's a cool train, and it was a fun thing to illustrate. I think next time we'll be able to build out the whole thing. I think it'll be fun. We'll create, try to import the shadows as vectors, and then we'll animate the paths so that when it zooms by, we'll kind of see the shadow kind of animate in. And then one other thing we can do is, like, when we draw in the people, we can also make those interesting layers and kind of have the people like move around, you know, like whenever it goes over a bump or something, we can kind of have them like wiggle and jiggle. I think it'll be kind of neat. Well, that was fun. Also painful. I gotta get better. I gotta get better at After Effects. But thanks for all your help, Amara. You seem to know a lot about the tool. But I'm gonna wrap up here, fam. I'm gonna let this song play us out, and I'll be back next week. I'm gonna do some reading so I come back a little bit prepared, and I'll know everything we gotta do, so we can just hustle in and do it, and have like a piece that we can watch and chill out with. So I'm gonna have this song play us out, and yeah, it'll be guiding me along. It'll be fun, and I think it'll be fun. Anyway, y'all have a great week. Have a fantastic week. Stay safe, stay healthy. Wear a mask, get your vaccine. Call your parents. Eat good food. Try to enjoy some sunshine if you have it. And fam, just have a good one. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm tired. After Effects makes me tired. Anyway, yeah. Take it easy, and yeah, until next time. Peace.